Mm-hmm. Hi, Wyatt. How's it going?
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt James here. You might remember him from the Pantera video when we were headbanging. Now, Wyatt has recently shown an interest in guitar, and I couldn't be happier. I'm literally over the moon. So I figured we would document his first guitar lesson on here and show you all how I taught many, many, many students throughout the years. And it doesn't matter whether if you're a kid, or you're in the middle, or you're older, or whatever you are, the process is exactly the same. So you're going to see me talk with him, go through some stuff, and I'm going to mention some papers and PDFs which I'm going to print out for him, and all those are available for free on the website. So here we go. Wyatt, my man. Dude, I'm so pumped for you. So this guitar we picked out for you is a PRS SE, and we picked it out because one, you like the color blue, right? Mm-hmm. And two, because it's an electric. If you guys out there have the choice between an acoustic and electric as a stone cold beginner, choose electric because it's easier to actually push the strings down with your finger. If you have an acoustic, totally fine. Now, Wyatt, I know we've been over some of this before because your daddy's a guitar player, but we're going to start over. Let's start with the actual parts of the guitar. This is what's known as the head. Can you say the head?
Head.
And these are the tuners. So head and tuners.
Head and tuners.
Right. This little part right here is called the nut. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the neck. So this is where we're going to put our hands. Right? You say the neck.
The neck.
This is the body.
The body.
The body. We're going to turn these off, make sure we don't hear these. Now, what happens here on guitar is that you have the string is held in the tuner here, and then it rings from the actual nut to the bridge here. This is what's known as the bridge. So if you hit a string, it's ringing from here to here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And you can even see it. If you hit the fifth string, you can try it. Hit that next string. You can see it ringing from here to here. So, that ringing is picked up by these pickups. These are called pickups. And then they go out the cable and they go to the amp, but now it's going in the computer. That's how it works. So what we do is we use our right hand, or our picking hand, to pick which string to play, and then we use our left hand, or our fretting hand, to place behind one of these frets to shorten the string. So check it out. If you put your first finger behind, say, lift the 5th fret, press it down, and then hit it, it's now ringing from right here to right here. So the string was this long, and now it's this long. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. All right, so quick quiz. Where's the head?
Right here.
Where's the body?
Right here.
Where are the pickups?
Right here.
Right, those are the pickups. Where are the frets?
Right here.
Right, all those little ones. Where's the nut?
Right here.
And where's the bridge?
Right here.
Excellent job, sir. Excellent job. All right, so the next up. How many strings are there, dude?
6.
6. All right, now on guitar, we actually count down. So the 6th string is the one closest to your eyes, and the 1st string is the one farthest away. So which one would be the 6th?
This one. This one.
Nope. The 6th is the closest to you.
This one.
Yes, and which one would be the 1st?
This one.
Okay, so which one would be the 5th then?
This one.
Right, how about 4th?
This one.
Yeah. 3rd?
This one.
Nice. 2nd? Nice. And 1st? Excellent. 3rd? Nice. 5th? 1st? Excellent. 6th? Okay. Good job, buddy. You're screaming. You're screaming. All right. So, now, let's talk about the names of the fingers. So, we have 4 fingers and 1 thumb on each hand. Okay? So, your pointer finger is your first finger. Now, this is important for your left hand, for the fretting hand. The second finger, your middle finger is your second finger.
Mm-hmm.
Ring finger is your third. And pinky is your fourth. Alright, so when I ask you to hold one up, I just want you to hold one up at a time. Alright? Give me the first finger. That's the fourth finger, you got it backwards. First finger, right? Now give me the fourth finger. Right? Now give me the third finger. These 2 are hard to hold up. Yep. And then give me the second finger. Ah! That's right. Just having fun. Making jokes. Making jokes. We're not doing that. Alright. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to put 1 or 2 of those fingers behind a fret. So, let's do the first finger behind the first fret of the 6th string. So which one's the 6th string?
This one.
Nice. Which fret is the first fret? Remember, the nut doesn't count.
This one.
Right. So here's the first fret. And now using your first finger, your pointer finger. Now, here's what you do. And I'll zoom in for you guys here too. You want to put it directly behind the fret. Not on it. Not way back here. Directly behind it. So, you're going to try to push it down and get it to ring out. Well, we're a little out of tune. We'll deal with that in a second. Okay? Now, if it buzzes, it's one of 3 things. You're either not pressing it down hard enough, right? Or you're not getting it right behind the fret. You're either right on it, way too far back, right? And not right behind it. Or it's being hit by another finger or another string. So let's try it here. Right. I'll try to move it back just a little bit more. Yeah, hear that buzz? Now you're picking the wrong one. It's kind of hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now let's try second finger, second fret. There you go. Remember, you're picking the 5th string now. You want to be picking the 6th. Yeah, why? Do it again. Alright, now third finger, third fret. Yeah. Yeah, why? Alright, and now fourth finger, fourth fret. Alright, give your hands a break. Shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Alright, so let's review what we went over here. We now know the parts of the guitar. Head, tuner, nut, neck, frets, strings, body, pickups, bridge. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We know we have 6 strings on the guitar. Right? Mm-hmm. And they count down. We also know we have 4 fingers on our fretting hands. And those are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the idea is we shorten the string to get a different sound by placing a finger behind a fret on a string. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
You think you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's step 1. Now, let's talk about tuning the guitar. This thing has to be tuned. If it doesn't get in tune, it goes all over the place and nothing sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we do this, like, you know, we go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what we have to do is we have to use a tuner. So turn your volume up. Alright. Now this is going to be tricky for you. Alright? Now, the names of the open strings. Did you know that music each note has a name to it? Did you learn that in school yet?
I don't think so.
Well, it's easy. It's only A through G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There is no H, there's no N, there's no R, there's no Q, right? So it's just A through G. Now check this out. The sixth string and the first string are both E. So if you know one, you already know the other. So that sixth string, is E. Can you play me an E? That's the first string. Now play me the sixth string. E. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our tuner up to automatic. Now guys, if you're watching, this can be a clip-on tuner, it can be a pedal, or it can be on your computer. But I highly recommend, or a free app, but I highly recommend using a tuner. It builds your ear while you're learning, and getting used to playing in tune is extremely important. But I wanted to show him that there are in fact 6 strings and how the strings work before we jumped into tuning the instrument, because this usually takes a little bit. So, if you hit the string while the volume is up, hit the 6th string, it should say E. Does it say E?
Yeah.
Okay, now is the meter to the left of E? Now you gotta have it continue to ring out because it'll stop reading. Is it to the left of E or to the right?
Left.
Left. Okay, so that means it needs to go up. The idea here is if you let it ring out, don't stop it. The idea here is that we turn this, don't stop it. We turn this is the tuner. You can use your eyes attached to the 6th string. And if we make it go down, it'll go down. If we make it go up, it'll go up. Now see how it went in the middle of E and it turned green?
Mm-hmm.
Now hit the string again. Now sometimes when you hit it real hard, it'll go sharp, so it means it'll go a little bit to the right. So hit it again. And whenever we retune, we want to go down and come back up. Kind of confusing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now let's try the first string. So with this hand, look over here, and which tuner is connected to the first string? Which tuner? Yeah, you can hold it sideways like that. We'll talk about posture in a little bit.
This one?
Yes. And again, when you're tuning at first, especially if you're little like you are, you can lay the guitar down. You could even do it like this. Put it down like this, tune it, so you let it ring out, and then grab this right here. Now what do you think it needs to do?
Green.
Yes, and it's to the left, so that means it needs to go up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while this is ringing out, we're going to tune this. Sometimes you got to hit it again. Up to E. You see how it's green?
Mm-hmm.
So now these two, E and E, low and high, should sound the same, just one lower and one higher. Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of hard at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, so that's 2. Now I'm going to give you a list of the other strings, okay? But what they are is they're E, A, D, G, B, E. See if you can say that with me. E, A, D, G, B, E. So E,
A, D,
let's do that again. Right. E, A, D.
E, A, D,
And then G, B, E.
G, B, E.
Yes. So, which one's the A string?
This one?
Hit it. Excellent. Which one is the D string? Hit it. Remember, E, A, D, right?
Mhm.
So D is the fourth. That's the third. Remember we count down? 6, 5, 4. Yes. So that should read D when we go up there. So you have E, A, D, and then G, B, E. So which one is G? So that should read G. And which one is B? Well, you hit them both. That's E, B. So I have this all written down for you, which I'm going to give you to practice at home.
Okay.
So for all of you out there, write this down. Actually write 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. E, A, D, G, B, E. And this is straight memorization. This is straight memorization. Just remember the outer two are E. So really the only thing is the inner four. So A, D, G, B. A, D, G, B. So what you want to do here is when you pick up the guitar, bud, and I'll do this with you. I'll show you each time. We can hold it up like this. We don't have to hold it in our lap. And we can do E, make sure it's in the middle, tune it. And if you have a little one, help them in the beginning because it's going to be very hard for them to actually hold it and tune it. Now the fifth one, do you remember what that was called? A. So we do that, we find this one that's attached to it and bring it up to A. The next one was D. Did you remember that?
Mhm.
E, A, D. So we hit it, bring it up, D. Next one, do you remember? E, A, D,
G.
G. Yeah, buddy. And then look, it's gonna come up. Oh, went the wrong way. Hit it again. Alright, now B. Nice. And now E. Good job, buddy. You just tuned your guitar. Alright, so now I'm going to let you hold this and we'll talk about proper posture and then I'll give you your first little song to work on. So, just to recap everybody, this is Wyatt and he's doing an awesome job, aren't you?
Mhm.
You can look in the camera. Is it a little scary?
Mhm.
It's okay. I get scared too. But you know what? You got to force yourself to do it. Alright, so we learned the different parts. Let's turn this down real quick. We learned the different parts of the guitar. We learned how many strings. We learned how to number the strings. We learned the fingers. And we learned how to put a finger on the fret to shorten the string. You with me there?
Mhm.
And then we also learned the names of the strings. Let's do it with me one more time. You have E,
E.
A,
E. D.
E, A, D, right? And then
G.
G,
and B.
B, and then
E.
dude, exactly. E, A, D, G, B, E. So what you want to do when you pick up the guitar, you want to practice. This is E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. And then you want to practice putting your first finger on the first fret and getting a sound of the sixth string. Second finger, second fret. Nice, why? Third finger, third fret. Fourth finger, fourth fret. And we're going to do that on each string. So let's go over to the fifth string now and try it. First finger. Yeah, buddy! Love it. Yep. Love it. Alright, fourth string. That's the third string. There you go. This is awesome. You haven't done this before, have you? All right, third string. Yep. Yeah. All right, two more. Last one, buddy. Dude, excellent job on your first finger exercise. All right, two more things and then we're done. All right, you're doing a good job. Let's talk about posture and how to sit. What you want to do is you want to sit with your back in the back of the seat, hiney on the seat, and then I know your feet don't quite touch the ground. It's kind of tricky, but what you want to do is try to keep the guitar up like this. And this cutout, that's where your leg goes. So what you don't want to do is kind of what you're doing before, is this, right? And you don't want to do this. You want to try to keep it straight up and right on your leg and not hunch over too much. That's perfect. And if you have a little bar on the chair like this, like you do, feel free to use that if your feet don't hit the ground. Okay, last thing. And I have showed him this before because I do think it's very important that, unlike a lot of teachers where they feel like you have to follow a very, very strict method with every single student and you have to start here and then you go here and you go there, I think you got to try to hook the fish as soon as they show interest. And that means give them some type of song to achieve. Something where they can go home and then they can say, hey Alexa or hey Google, play a song, and then immediately try to play it. And the one that I always start with is this Metallica song. It goes... That's Nothing Else Matters. Now I'm not going to play it. If I was in the room with the student, yeah, see, I already showed this one to you. So it's, you tell me, or tell them, which strings do you hit? Look straight in the camera and say which one do you, but remember, you're counting down, so start, so sixth.
6, 3, 2, 1.
And then back down, right?
Then 2.
So it's
3, 6.
Yes. So 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go, bud. You're all done. Congratulations. So turn these down and we'll do a recap. So, if you're giving your student the first guitar lesson, right? Here's what you want to do. We're going to recap. Here's what you want to work on. Here's what you ask them to work on at the end of the lesson. Dude, I'm really proud of you. You did a good job.
Thanks.
Is 1, the actual parts of the guitar, right? Head, tuners, strings, nut, neck, body, pickups if it's electric, bridge. Those are your basic things. Have your student know that you have 6 strings and that you count down, so be able to identify them. 6th string, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string, right? You got that. Easy stuff. Then we talk about which fingers to use. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we talk about which fingers to use, it's on this hand. And then we practice our basic finger exercise. And that is playing 1, 2, 3, 4. First finger, 1st fret. Second finger, 2nd fret. Third finger, 3rd fret. Fourth finger, 4th fret. On each string, nice and slowly. And then lastly, practice a little Nothing Else Matters on Metallica. Work on your posture, and then next week, you know where we'll start?
What?
if you want to, the pick. Do you want to use the pick or do you want to use your fingers?
Pick.
We'll see you next week and we'll see how he does with the pick and learning his first couple chords. Thank you all so much for watching. Wyatt, thank you for being awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to start a band, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cheers.